They told me, son, you're special. You were born to do great things. You know what? They were right.
I am Andrew Ryan, and I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different. I chose the impossible. I chose Rapture. A city where the artist would not fear the censor, where the scientist would not be bound by petty morality, where the great would not be constrained by the small. And with the sweat of your brow, Rapture can become your city as well.
The White House is all lit up like hellfire. Looks like some kind of plane crash. Here, middle of the Atlantic Ocean. How could it? I don't know. You best get over there. And be quick about it. The splicer hanging off all over. Get a move on!
Just don't hurt me. Just let me go.
Is it someone new?
Would you kindly pick up that shortwave radio?
I don't know how you survived that plane crash, but I've never been one to question Providence. I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. Now keep on moving. We're gonna have to get you to higher ground. Take a deep breath and step out of the bathysphere. I won't leave you twisting in the wind. We're gonna need to draw her out of hiding, but you're gonna have to trust me. Just a bit further. How do you like that, mister? Now, would you kindly find a crowbar or something? Bloody splicer. Seal Johnny in before they... Goddamn splicers. Steady now. Your genetic code is being rewritten. Just hold on and everything will be fine.
This little fish looks like he just had his cherry popped. Wonder if he's still got some Adam on him. Let's buck. Weak! You're a weak chopper. This little fish ain't worth towing it with no big daddy. Yellow! Always have been. You'll be no better off with a metal daddy, little fish. See you floating, righty.
Look, Mr. Bubbles, it's an angel. I can see light coming from his belly. Wait a minute, he's still breathing. It's all right. I know he'll be an angel soon.
You all right, Boyle? First time plasma's a real kick from you. But there's nothing like a fistful of lightning now, is there? I've got a family. I need to get them out of here. But the splicers have cut me off from them. If you can reach them in Neptune's bounty, then maybe, just maybe... I know you must feel like the unluckiest man in the world right now. But you're the only hope I'll ever see my wife and child again. Go to Neptune's bounty. Find my family, please. Plasmids changed everything. They destroyed our bodies, our minds. We couldn't handle it. Best friends butchering one another. Babies strangled in cribs. The whole city went to hell.
Charlie! Charlie, where you going? No, Charlie! What are you doing?
If you spot a splicer in the water, hit him with the electrobolt.
Another New Year's, another night alone. I'm out and you're stuck in Hephaestus, working. Imagine the surprise. Oh, I guess I'll have another drink. Here's a toast to Diane McClintock, silliest girl in Rapture. Silly enough to fall in love with Andrew Ryan. Silly. What happened? I'm bleeding. Oh, God.
I found her that way!
You care to tell me why you had a hole in the wall the size of Plymouth Rock coming out of your crapper going on 3 weeks now? Nah, I ain't saying I'm Shakespeare. I'm trying to run a respectable theater. I got working folk coming in from Port Neptune trying to catch a little diversion. And all I can think about is...
Careful now. Would you kindly lower that weapon for a minute? You think that's a child down there? Don't be fooled. She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. Whatever you thought about right and wrong on the surface, well, that don't count for much down in Rapture. Those little sisters, they carry Adam, the genetic material that keeps the wheels of Rapture turning. Everybody wants it, everybody needs it. pace.
I'm your better! I didn't touch you!
access to Neptune. There's another way to get there. Head to medical. What are you waiting for? Go! Oh, Christ! You're trapped! Gonna try to override the exit from here.
So tell me, friend, which one of the bitches sent you? The KGB wolf or the CIA jackal? Here's the news. Rapture isn't some sunken ship for you to plunder. And Andrew Ryan isn't a giddy socialite who can be slapped around by government muscle. And with that, farewell. Or das Vidania, Jerry.
Now you've met Andrew Ryan, the bloody king of Rapture. Now find your way to emergency access.
Dizzy, nauseous, and sometimes I'm even seeing things that aren't there. Dr. Simon said he released me today. Ryan didn't come to see me since the New Year's attack, not once. But Dr. Steinman was very attentive. He told me that once the scar tissue was gone, he was gonna fix me right up, make me prettier than any girl I've ever seen. He's sweet, all right. And so interested in my case.
It's unsanitary in here. Filthy. Let me take care of you. You're crawling!
surgeon before I met them. How we linked away with our scalpels. Boy morality. Yes, we could lop a bull.
You want to use the emergency access, you'll be needing Dr. Steinman, King. He's the one that runs this place. I don't expect the hand at the end of milking humankind. Steinman ain't that kind, and frankly, I'm not even sure he's still human. Now you've rattled the monkey cage. Here they come.
The streets looking for a victim he can ravish for his grotesque amusement.
Genetic modification.
Why do we have two eyes? Is there some...
Not finished! Not finished!
You'll have to find some way to get through to surgery and Steinman. Chin up now. The Lord hates a quitter. I can hear that splicer sounding off like it's the 4th of July. Explosives are hard to come by down here. But if you get your hands on one of them telekinesis plasmids, you can catch the damn firebombs and toss it right back in his gob. Or anything else that might be standing in your way.
Who called this trash?
When Picasso became bored of painting people, he started representing them as cubes and other abstract forms. The world called him a genius. I've spent my entire surgical career creating the same type.
Security cameras. I can hear the infernal things all around you. Giant eyes in the air.
When Picasso became bored of painting, he started representing them as cubes and abstract forms. The world called him a genius. I've spent my entire surgical career creating the same tired shapes over and over again. The upturned...
Light up foes to 1,000 degrees. Warning, fire spreads.
nose, the cleft chin, the embolism. If I could do with a knife, that old...
All roads in Rapture lead to Ryan. Security, the splicers, the big daddies, the little sisters. He pumps some kind of chemical scent in the air. Pheromones, they call it. Makes them all dance to his tune.
Ocean water is colder than a witch's tip. You don't heat the pipes freeze. Pipes freeze, pipes blast. Then Rapture leaves. Now, I realise you're a posh sort of geezer, and frankly, I don't give a toss if you ever go fishing. But once Rapture starts leaking, the old girl's never gonna stop. And then I'll be sure to tell Ryan he's got you to thank.
Fontaine Subject age white male, one Roland Wallace. Can you hear me, Mr. Wallace?
Yes, sir, Mr. Stu Thompson.
Very well. Right, I'm introducing Lot 44 now. We've codenamed the Lot 44 Enrage because of its tendency to... Nurse? Hold him down!
German prison camp, they put me to work on genetic experiments on other prisoners. They call me das Wunderkind, the wonder child. Germans. All they can talk about is blue eyes and the shape of forehead. All I care about is why is this one born strong and that one weak? This one smart, that one stupid. All that killing. You think the Germans could have been interested in something useful?
Work on telekinesis plasma proceeding well. Lifting objects at distance presents no problem. Moving objects through space, no problem. Cannot stop speeding bullet, but can catch it through a faster moving object. Problem not with plasmid. Problem with reaction time. Stuchon just get new idea for plasmid.
Are you a man or a slave? Thank you, Mr. B. Mr. B, no time to...
Okay, film me!
Today I had lunch with the goddess. Stein, she said. I'm here to free you from the tyranny of the commonplace. I'm here to show you a new kind of beauty. I asked her, what do you mean, goddess? Symmetry, dear Steinman. It's time we did something about symmetry. with this one, Aphrodite. She won't stay still! I want to make them beautiful, but they always turn out wrong! That one's too fat! This one's too tall! This one's too symmetrical! And now... what's this? An intruder! He's ugly! 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 Look at you, idiot!
You alright? It was time somebody took care of that sick bastard. Make sure you get the key off Simon and head back to emergency access. I'm working my way to the backside of Port Neptune myself. We'll get there soon enough.
Sounds like another tunnel collapse. Welcome to Rapture, the world's fastest growing pilot junk. It's a little one. Here's your chance to get some Adam.
Stay away from her, or it is you who will be shot next.
Easy now, Doctor. He's just looking for a wee bit of Adam. Just enough to get by.
I'll not have him hurt my little ones.
It's okay, lad. That's not a child. Not anymore, it ain't. Dr. Tenenbaum saw to that.
Bitte do not hurt her. Have you no heart?
Aye, that's a pretty sermon coming from the ghoul who cooked up them creatures in the first place. Took fine little girls and turned them into that, didn't you? Listen to me, boyo. You won't survive without the Adam those things are carrying. Are you prepared to trade your life, the lives of my wife and child, for Tenenbaum's little Frankenstein?
Here! There is another. Use this. Free them from their torment. I will make it to be worth your while. Somehow.
No! 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 Thank you.
The path of the righteous is not always easy, yes. The reward will become clear in time. Be patient.
Tenenbaum's playing you for a sap. Those things may look like wee little girls, but looks don't make it so. You need all the Adam you can get to survive. If you cross paths with another of them gatherer's garden machines, make sure you pick up a new plasmid or two. That's if the price ain't too dear, of course. daddies. Won't be easy, but it's the only way to get your little sister and the Adam they carry.
Where are you going?
Thank you, mister. Thank you.
Are you almost back to emergency access? Come through as soon as you get there. You got Ryan's eye now. You won't hear them coming, but he'll be there before you know it.
You're crawling with disease! No!
Security alert activated. Thank you.
I don't know how you managed it, but you did. Come through to Port Neptune.
Now you had the pleasure of Andrew Ryan's company. He's the one who built this place, and he's the one who ran it into the ground. Nobody knows exactly what happened. Maybe he went mad. Maybe the power got to him. Maybe he just decided he didn't like people. Whichever way you slice it, good men died. My family's in a submarine hidden in the foundation of Fontaine Fisheries. I'll meet you there.
You have shown kindness to my little one, but are you really a friend to us? Regardless, a little one brings you a gift to demonstrate our appreciation.
Stun your foes with 1,000 volts. Shock them in water to deal damage. Freeze your enemies. Shatter them into 1,000 pieces.
Nuts, I say. But if in your head's up to the Warp Master's office and find old Peach on research camp, maybe I could manage an invite. Well, what was that? My friend, you are fucked. conveyor belt. You'll find something to keep you alive. Now, go get that camera, and then snapshots of those that crawls on the ceiling. Then I'll let you into the fisheries. Just remember something, friend. I smuggled and I'll have you in a box. Atlas needs you to vouch. I ain't turning my eye just on his say-so.
Seems like old Peach knows where to find a research camera. Seems a decent enough sort. No doubt he'll wait until after you've done it there and stick a shiv in your belly. Grown man jumping at ghosts. Fontaine's dead, and everybody knows it. In the ground for months, and half the place still jumping at his shadow. Christ, even Ryan. You never mind all that. We got work to do.
Every time I do.
Rapture. Who needs a child to save a city? But I see these little girls crawling out of these vents, and I only wonder if you might one day crawl out of these vents and find this note. We look for you, but if you find this, come to us. It's a fighting McDonald's in room number 7. The code to our room is 7533. We miss you, our darling child.
The research camera looks just like one you'd see topside. According to this magazine article I scrounged up, it can also analyze genetic information, parse biological structures, lots of other $5 words.
Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so.
Good, you got the camera. Now give me some snaps on those spider splicers. And don't come back down here till you've got my research.
A lead!
pictures, and let's get the hell out of this place.
I have turned the Fontaine important Neptune for supplies. Fontaine men are pigs. They spit, they stink. But they deliver, and they don't ask questions. They're all terrified of Fontaine. He reminds me a bit of the Germans. So efficient. It wouldn't surprise me if he were soon running things down here.
We tricked you, monster.
I met Ryan today. The thought of me wife and child hiding in that filthy submarine makes me blood boil. Help me get them to safety and I'll be in your debt for life.
You don't know what it
My dear, I'm sorry, but I'll be late again tonight. Rosenberg is demanding to speak about this. I'm trying to build a proper financial market, and this idiot keeps going on about Adam this, genetic modification, that. I'll go spend an hour pretending to pay attention to them. Be home as soon as I can.
This is the wages of sin! Here to visit this scum of the earth!
I took my wife on a first date to this place. You must think I'm a fool. Taking a fine lady to a dump like this. But you don't know me, Moira. Give her a string of pearls and a silk gown and she'll dance a waltz. Give her a sea shanty and a bottle of rum. She'll drink a pirate under the table. Sounds like that should about do it. Head on back to Fontaine Fisheries when you're ready, would you kindly?
I traded you all over for that. And what did it get me? What? I said you!
I'm closing in on the whole ring. I'd pat myself Rapture's full of poets, artists, tennis players, not hired gorillas. But this leader of theirs, this Fontaine, he seems to know his way around the grid. He keeps his nose clean, but not so clean that the right people...
Me wife, Moira, she's a right pain in the neck. But she's a beauty. She means the world to me. I can't help feel God's punishing me for bringing her back into this place. I thought this would be a better life for us. Can you imagine a bigger fool than that?
I saw one of the smugglers having a game of catching on the docks today. And this surprised me because his hands were crippled during the war. He was unloading the barge the other day when he was bitten from the sea slug. He woke up the next morning and he found he could move his fingers for the first time in years. I asked him if he still had that sea slug. As luck would have it, he did.
The warp rat didn't get himself out. You got something from my crew? Or are you just looking to get criticized? You set here a spell. I needs to set on some coffee. Maybe put on silverware and the like.
Before you head into the fisheries, a word to the wise. Old Peachy seems about as straight as a dog's hind leg. You keep your eyes open.
Nobody walks into my swampy carrying to eat. Put your weapons in the door, and then I'll let you in.
If that's his price, you're gonna have to pay it. But he can't very well take your plasmas away now, can he?
I met with the boss waggled out of hell. He done told me that back. The devil says, sure thing, Mr. Fontaine. Must not. Ryan Thomas Fontaine was dust, and now here you are doing his dirty. I guess that makes Ryan a bum, and you
He was ours!
fuck. You got it! Should be smooth sailing from here. I'll meet you up ahead. For that. My family can't be more than 100 yards away. Hit the switch up there in the control booth and let me in. I think it's time to shake hands and get acquainted.
You've had your fun, but enough is enough. You press that button, you'll learn what it means to truly be my enemy.
You blow up fuse up there! Can't see a damn thing in that booth! Give me a tick, and I'll get you out of there. Moira! Can you hear me in there, darling?
So dark. If only your friend could look up and see. Maybe you could do something, anything. Except just stand here and watch him burn.
They're everywhere! I can't hold them! Got to fall back! Get me family out, and we'll regroup as soon as we can! Get out if you can! Get out and we'll regroup!
You ooze in like an assassin, and then you try to sneak out like a thief. You're no CIA spook. Who are you? Why have you come here?
There's two ways to deal with a mystery. Uncover it, or eliminate it.
Get out! Get out and get to Arcadia! Jesus Christ! Moira. Patrick. Ain't that just like Ryan? Waits until we're almost out, then he pulls the string. We'll find the bastard. We'll find him and we'll tear his heart out.
I came to this place to build the impossible. You came to rob what you could never build. A hum gaping at the gates of Rome. Even the air you breathe is sponged from my account. Well, breathe deep, so later you might remember the taste.
You get to the bathysphere in the rolling hills. That'll take you straight to the devil himself. And then all debts will
will be paid in full.
The augmentation procedure is a success. The slugs alone could not provide enough Adam for serious work, but combined with the host, now we have something. The slug is embedded in the lining of the host's stomach, and after the host feeds, we induce regurgitation. And then we have 20-30 times yield. The problem now is there's shortage of hosts. Fontaine says patience, Annabelle. Soon, the first home for Little Sisters will open, and that problem will be solved.
This one! They're running! Someone!
Rolling Hills is over yonder, and the bathysphere station is as well. And then straight on to Ryan.
On the surface, I once bought a forest. The parasites claimed that the land belonged to God and demanded that I establish a public park there. Why? So the rabble could stand slack-jawed under the canopy and pretend that it was paradise earned. Congress moved to nationalize my forest. I burnt it to the ground. God did not plant the seeds of this Arcadia. I did.
This isn't right. I'm gonna need you to listen to me. I'm no sort of botanist, but I think Ryan has just killed Arcadia. The man's put something foul into the air. Bottom of the ocean, Bio. All the oxygen comes from the trees. No trees, no oxygen. Give me a spell to think.
The minute we came here, Masha started screaming, "Mama, Mama, what is that? What is that?" I thought she was having some kind of seizure. And then I realized, trees. Never saw one before. Thought they were monsters. Oh, Sammy, maybe we never should have come to this place.
Ryan's woman in Arcadia is an old Betty named Langford. An okay sort, but not above doing a dirty job for $1. If she's still kicking around, I'm sure she's gonna want to save her trees. After all, she planted the damn thing.
Oxygen levels critical. Lockdown initiated.
Damn city built to not let anyone out in the event of this kind of emergency. Either we get those trees back, or you're a permanent resident.
No. Ryan. I think I've got a way to save the trees. It's a genetic vector that... Oh, look who I'm talking to. Could you find a sample of Rosa Gallica for me? Look in the grotto. I've got to keep working on this.
You defile this place!
green leaves and call themselves the Saturni. They drink human blood and chant, "Harness the flame, harness the mist," and believe they're touched by the ancient gods. An aging bunch of frat boys tilting back goblets of plasmids and calling it ambrosia.
Even in the gathering dark, you light a candle. You have saved the little ones when you might have shown your cruelty. I am sending something your way to demonstrate our thanks.
He's the poison! Kill him! Bloody sickle on
Stop crawling! You're sick!
There has been tremendous pressure to regulate this plasmid business. There have been side effects, blindness, insanity, death. But what use is our ideology if it is not tested? The market does not respond like an infant, shrieking at the first sign of displeasure. The market is patient, and we must be too.
They're very important.
Like the sound of... Got it!
You've brought the Rosa Gallica? Oh, what are you waiting for? An engraved invitation? Send it through the pneumo. Yes, this is perfect. Perfect. Come on up to my office. I'm letting you now. It'll take me to put the green back in this forest.
Isn't there anything in this damn place those pagans won't steal? Paper towels, ink pots, witch hazel, chlorophyll solution, even my back issues of National Geographic. They're feathering their disgusting little shrines with it, I suppose. Sick bastards. Who says you can't teach an old hound new tricks? This batty plant woman spends 4 years coming up with ways to defoliate trees in the Pacific to scare out the Japs, and now here I am, down at the bottom of the Atlantic, trying to figure out how to do the same thing in reverse. Adam. It's bathtub gin times the atom bomb times Eve with a serpent. Let's go see what it can do.
And exploitation of the Lazarus vector. Ownership civilization.
Wait! No! Please!
Without it, we're back in the swamp.
Every time we get a yard ahead, Ryan goes and moves the goal line down to the other side of the field.
to being a damned genius if the only ones around to appreciate it are a bunch of spliced-up morons. I've cracked the vector, or at least I'm 99% certain I have. I just need a bud of Rosa Gallica to confirm my analysis. Distilled water, a bit of chlorophyll, and enzymes extracted from Apis mellifera. That's right, sweetheart. Honeybee spit.
Arcadia's a big place, but mostly rural. If you're looking for something in particular, I'd start at the farmer's market.
Charging you for the pleasure. If I come out one more time and find you lolling out there amongst my hives, I'm grabbing my shotgun. Answer your question. Yes, my days in beekeeping are a blur. But I do seem to remember something about that enzyme you keep blabbing on about.
tells me, Pierre, this is not to worry. The water, she is distilled. It could be worse. I could take it right from the ocean.
Cry out for Big Daddy's help. Make him think you're a little sister. Watch as he fights to protect you. Unleash insects against groups of enemies. Attack lots of enemies at the same time.
to attention.
Children came and sat in my lap. I push her off. I shout, "Get away from me!"
I can see the Adam oozing out of the corner of her mouth is thick and green. Filthy hair hanging in her face, dirty clothes. A dead glow in her eye. I feel hatred, like I never felt before, in my chest. Bitter, burning fury. I can barely breathe.
Turned away from your light.
And suddenly I know. It is not this child I hate.
The children, with their very long needles, and tuneless songs, their ghastly errands, their ghoulish Frankenstein fathers. But we've all placed our hand on the great chain of endeavor. My hand is on it.
Do you have all the components for the Lazarus Vector yet? If you do, best head to a crafting station. Then, head back to Langford's lab and put the whole witch's brew in the mister. That should clear this fog right up.
Don't fight the inevitable. Run out of oxygen soon, and then just go to sleep.
You even run like a little girl!
I suppose I could use this.
Hello?
It seems Julie's death didn't provide a clear enough lesson to you. Perhaps this will suffice.
Ryan's got your number. No doubt he'll be sending company. Best to head back to the lab end and then sneak off. Might be the only way to keep the supply for, Boyle? Ryan's lads are on their way. Get the lab entrance sealed.
I sent you a wee package through the pneumo. It's not much, but every little bit counts.
Did you get that door closed?
Good. That should buy some time.
path and enjoy it. Then head over to Rolling Hills and get the map there. Next stop is Ryan's house. Time for blood.
Why are you so resistant to the traditional methods of separating a man from his soul? You're not CIA, are you? You belong to Atlas, the one roach I can't seem to exterminate. Don't worry. I just need time to find the proper poison.
I've seen all kinds of cutthroats, freaks, and hard cases in my life. Cohen, he's a real lunatic. Guy's a whole psychopath.
Atlas Ryan. Atlas Ryan. Da 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 da. Time-wise, you could get something decent on the radio. The artist has a duty to seduce the ear and delight the spirit. So say goodbye to those two blowhards, and hello to an evening with Sander Cohen. No, I haven't seen a sign of real life down here in months. Let's see if you're just another Johnny-come-lately, or maybe something more. Tasty to come to this little burg, but all that pass are yokels and rubes. Where are my manners? Come in! Come in! Sander Cohen awaits you at the Fleet Hall.
to Fort Frolic. No need to thank me for jamming the transmissions of those boors, Atlas and Ryan. Let them have their squabble. The artist, yes, the artist knows there is richer earth to till.
Stood up again. Second time this week. Ever since my face was... Well, Steinman worked on me, but it was never the same since the blast. Being alone so much gives a girl time to think. Who could hate me so much they'd ruin me like this? What did I do to them? You know, I keep thinking of all them bandits and terrorists Ryan's got locked up in Palo Square, and I get so mad. Sometimes I can hardly breathe. If I could only confront them, tell them what they did to me, how they're ruining everything for me, for Rapture, maybe I'd feel better.
For example, I test you. Silence! But for a reason. I test all my disciples. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da! Presto! Presto! No! I'm trying! Please! Once again, young Fitzpatrick.
Oh God, you sick fuck, let me out of there!
Come down now. Life, death. The burden of the artist is to capture. And now you've got Fitzpatrick caught in his moment of glory. It seems you've got the eye of the shutterbug, little moth. Now, head to the atrium and place his photograph in my masterpiece. And so our collaboration commences. Come, little moth. You've your own canvas, one you'll paint with the blood of a man I once loved. Yes, I'll send you to Ryan. But first, you must be part of my masterpiece. Go to the atrium. Hurry now. My muse is a fickle bitch with a very short attention span. Do you see it? When I am dust, this is what they'll point to. My quad tick. My masterpiece. Go ahead. Don't be afraid. Touch it. Yes, and there's Fitzpatrick. Freed of his own kinks and defects. And here's the glorious news. This is just the moment of conception. Out in this place, there are 3 men, all former disciples of mine, all connected by a common thread: betrayal. Find them and immortalize their mortality in my quad tick. Go. Once they've been sent to their reward, you shall go to yours and to Ryan. Allow me to draw back the curtain.
You think you're gonna finish me in here, you old fruit? And the saps you tossed in this meat locker, all panicked like rabbits. I just watched and waited. And when they started to kick, I started to scavenge. Made myself a little splicer cocktail, I did.
Send someone. Son of a bitch. Left me to freeze. Oh, I've got a pose all picked out for you.
Take a photo of it and place it in the Quantic. I'm feeling full, like an expectant mama. Yes! Now put the picture in the frame. Let's see what we've got here. It's coming together. Yes. But there will always be doubters. You go doubt. I could never stomach doubters.
You come to...
The flowers we are raising.
Anyone to look to, except to me, and I am not much to speak of. You give them hope. And for this, I am grateful. I'll send something to demonstrate that gratitude.
He busted up!
Well, we'll see who the real artist is down here. Tell the old crow's music cooks better than it sounds. You go as messenger, boy. I got something for that crow. Down with my kiss of sugar.
But I think I like it better this way. Take his damn photo. Chop, chop. You flutter all around the fort, taking life as you go. You're not a moth. You're an angel. I've never painted an angel. Maybe What's that look? You don't like it, do you? You're judged by you? By anyone? Screw you! Screw all you fucking doubters! Here's what I'll say to all of you! Fly away, little moth! Fly! Forgive an old fool his artistic temperament. The birth is so close now. The labor pains can bloom the judgments and drive the passions of even the finest spirits.
My daddy's smarter than Einstein, stronger than Hercules, and like a fire with a snap on his finger. Are you as good as my daddy, mister? Not if you don't visit the Gatherer's Garden, you aren't. Your daddies get sliced at the garden.
I didn't know Fontaine had something to do with it. What are you doing? No, don't, please. I loved you. Don't, please, no.
You're really swell, I have to admit you deserve expressions that really fit you. So I rack my brain hoping to explain all the things that you do to me.
That creepy Dr. Dad promised me it wasn't going to be a real pregnancy. They just take the egg out once Mr. Ryan and I had... Oh, I needed the money so bad. But I know Mr. Ryan's going to suss it out.
before it completely dries up.
Meet someone. This fucking place is poison.
Why so down?
I don't know,
Let me see it. My God. It's beautiful. You'll find your path to Ryan is now clear. Oh, yes. You may avail yourself upon one of my lesser works as a token of our time together. If you had become my one and true disciple, you might have been worthy of seeing inside the box of my most private muse. But who knows if that man is yet even born. Now, go.
leg it over to the sphere and get on down to Hephaestus.
Welcome to the circus of value. Come back when you get some money, buddy.
The Smuggler is the friend of the parasite. It is your duty to...
Watch yourself. Ryan's stirring. We best keep to our knitting. It's time to either run the table or go home empty. Ryan's got the genetic key to Rapture. We get that from him, and we get out of this hellhole. We don't, then you and I are ghosts. Now, would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch? It's time to finish this.
I say Cohen's lost his touch, if you knew him well. When he used to believe in work, struggle. Now, he rots in that Neverland, waiting for someone to come and tell him he still got it. I suppose that's why he let you live. You can taste it, can't you? Andrew Ryan. A worm looks up and sees the face of God. But look around. It's a regular convention of worms in here. They all had mothers, fathers, loved them, they got married, fucked their lives. What makes you think you're any different? I haven't chosen the spot for you on the wall yet? Let me know if you have a preference.
I had to go jungle style with that filthy ape for 3 weeks, but he finally spilled the beans on how to get to Andrew Ryan. Generate a sympathetic overload in harmonic chord number 3. That's simple. Now all I gotta do is figure out what the hell a sympathetic overload is, and for that matter, a harmonic chord number 3. Piece of cake for an electrical engineer. Too bad I designed ladies' shoes. Gonna go see the grease monkeys left alive in heat loss monitoring. See what I can shake out of their trees.
Like all parasites who ever tried to walk in stolen shoes. I'd explain the science that renders what you're trying to do impossible, but that would be like playing Mozart for a tree fall. Rapture is coming back to life. Even now, can't you hear the breath returning to her lungs? The shops reopening, the schools humming with the thoughts of young minds. My city will live. My city will thrive. When that day comes, use your tombstone.
Thank you, mister. Thank you.
Do you guys have any idea there's a war on? If you don't follow proper maintenance on those big daddies, they burn through those R-34s like them Eve's apple berries go through penicillin. I've got Atlas's cones hitting us non-stop with 2 death mechanics just this week. We need to control costs. If I wanted to deal with amateurs, I would have stayed on dry land.
Observe all his commandments.
Imagine the will it took to create a place like this. And what have you built? Nothing. You can only loot and break. You're not a man. You're just a termite at her side.
Let me tell you something about boys and all the university types. They're so smart, except when I put a couple of drinks in him last week, and before I could say boom, he's telling me he's got the code to his office key to the date of Australia Day. Now every week I slip in real gentle and nick a buck or 2 from the tail. The Aussie never notices, and I ain't about to tell him. Seems like there's all kinds.
I've seen such terrible things, and done worse myself. Thank you for reminding me that the light of the world has not yet been snuffed out. I am sending a little one to help you on your mission.
I didn't recognize the twist that got into the shop today. ain't no college job to see that she's into some bad shit. She was asking about magnetic locks and some such. I played it coy, but she took wise. After she showed me round her backyard, I gave her directions to Keyboard's tool shop. Rapture's gone to hell, but sometimes the great chain still cuts you a break.
Before the final rat has eaten the last gram of you, Rapture will have returned. I will lead a parade. Who was that, they'll say, as they point to the sad shape hanging on my wall. Who was that?
nitroglycerin in my office. That will serve as the catalyst. Now, I need 4 R34 lead shield wire stubs to pass the circuit. Then a half can of ionic gel. That's the pretty Betty of the mix. Should send the core into compensation mode, push power down the line and trigger the circuit breaker on Ryan's gate. Well, that's the theory. It'll either work like a charm, or blow up half of Rapture. Nothing ventured.
Blaze my burning Steve!
Yeah, Lord.
kind of fruit tree spinning like a top. And it was pouring juice down Ryan's throat, choking the bastard. But it wasn't a tree, really. When I looked closer, it was the core control. The gizmo that feeds the mag locks on Ryan's gate. You can't cut off the power. Comes right from the volcanic vents. Ryan always gets his juice. But I suppose you could drown the son of a bitch in it.
Too late. Even my little wanted me this, I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones could I traded
Ignore the lies of Atlas and his parents.
observe all his commandments. Observe all his commandments.
Strikes me that Fontaine wasn't overly inconvenienced by his own demise. On New Year's Eve, these wretched splicers come streaming out of the poorhouses and stormed the proverbial barricades. The dead rot in the streets. Johnny and Jamie's citizen are lined up round the block for plasmids. Anything to help fend off the rabble.
even miles to the wall. Still sees everything. And what did it get me, huh?
Chosen to destroy themselves with careless splicing, undeniable. But I will make no proclamations. I will dictate no laws. The great chain moves slowly. A man builds a city in the bottom of the sea. That's a marvel. Another man happens to be on a plane. Crash lands on the same city in the middle of the ocean. Why, that sounds more like a miracle.
I'll do what you say. What?
Does it look like it's a real bomb? It better. You got to put it on the core, past geothermal control. And we'll see if these beetle noses knew what the hell they were talking about. take this corner of Rapture? This happened right after the start of the war. Read about it in the papers. Head on in. I'll see what I can dig up to help. I'm no engineer, but if I read these plans right, you can channel that magma flow using the redirect valve. It'll boil off that water right quick, and you'll be able to reach the core. But Ryan's sure to take notice. Might want to set up a perimeter just to be certain.
Even I don't know. As you drag me closer to the abyss, you pull yourself right along with me. I offer you a quick death, Parasite. It will be preferable to what you will learn if you win.
You made me!
So far away from your family, from your friends, from everything you ever loved. But for some reason, you like it here. You feel something. Can't quite put your finger on it. Think about it for a second. Maybe you'll come to nostalgia. Matters to me is me. And all that matters to you is you. It is the nature of things. Sometimes you find truth. There is indeed a season for all things. And now that I see you flesh to flesh and blood to blood, I know I cannot raise my hand against you. But know this, you are my greatest disappointment. Does your master hear me? Atlas, you can kill me, but you will never have my city. My strength is not in steel and fire. That is what the parasites will never understand. A season for all things. A time to live and a time to die. A time to build and a time to destroy!
Welcome to the circus of value. Come back when you get some money, buddy.
Come now, my child.
Initial deployment, Vital Chamber. Flight the Ryan is Stage 1, mission complete. Sinclair and Alexander tried to explain the science to me, but Suchan does not believe them. They keep saying plasmid reconstruction this and quantum entanglement that, and then poof, dead people come back to life. Bullshit! Of course, Ryan will only allow it to be tuned to his genetic frequencies for the testing.
What? Ryan's at the core to self-destruct. This is different than what you did. He's got a...
Advanced deployment, Lot 111, Dr. Suchong, client Fontaine Futuristics. Baby is now a year old, weighs 58 pounds, and possesses gross musculature of a fit 19-year-old. The results are disappointing, but within expected tolerances.
The assassin has overcome my final defense, and now he's come to murder me. In the end, what separates a man from a slave? Money? Power? No. A man chooses. A slave obeys. You think you have memories. A farm, a family, an airplane, a crash, and then this place. Was there really a family? Did that airplane crash? Or was it hijacked? Forced down by something less than a man, something bred to sleepwalk through life until they are activated by a simple phrase spoken by their kindly master. Was a man sent to kill, or a slave? A man chooses. A slave obeys. Come in. Stop, would you kindly? Would you kindly? Powerful phrase. Familiar phrase.
Would you kindly? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch?
Sit, would you kindly? Stand, would you kindly? Run! Stop! Turn. A man chooses. A slave obeys. Kill! A man chooses! A slave obeys! Obey!
Welcome back, child. Welcome to the city where you were born. You are angry at Fontaine, yes? Now you know the truth. You are his tool, brought back to Rapture to save him. You have saved many of my little ones. I owe you a debt. While you sleep, I undo some of Fontaine's mental conditioning. His control is no longer complete, but he can still pull some very unpleasant strings.
That's mine. Hey!
We made your mind with many locks and keys. Fontaine has most of those keys, but not all. Suchong designed your mind, taught Fontaine to control you. You might find answers in Suchong's flat in Mercury Suites.
And now you've got hooked up with Tenenbaum, huh, kid? She's a regular mother goose. Alright, fun's fun, kid. But now, you get stepped on by a big daddy. Would you kindly? Huh? I says, would you kindly go get stepped on by a big daddy? Seems like Mother Goose has been playing around in your egg salad. If you won't dance to that tune, I got others. Code Yellow. I just told your brain to tell your heart to stop beating. Not right off the bat, mind you. The heart's a stubborn muscle, but it ain't that stubborn.
Once you are free of Fontaine's control, then you can improved every aspect of man except his character. Perhaps there is a plasmid that can grow the spirit. Perhaps in your DNA, the secret life. I sent the little one with some goodies to help ease your burden.
Who hit the door, Sydney?
That Tenenbaum ain't what you think. Florence Nightingale, huh? That'll all come crashing down for you can say canned tomatoes. I've seen good bunco, and I've seen great bunco. But when you waltz through Rapture and World War II without even a scratch, you got more than leprechauns watching over you.
Fontaine to become some kind of boogeyman in Rapture. That myth gives him power. But peel back Flim Flam and a humbug, he's just another con man. And like all con men, he worries he'll end up on the wrong side of grift. That's why he commissioned Lot 192. The antidote to the mental control plastic. Fontaine said I'd better not tell anybody about the antidote. Not even Tenenbaum. And so Chong is inclined to listen.
I knew there was something to that. Always secret when with Suchong, always. He must have this Lot 192 in his lab near Apollo Square. I once stole a dose and brought it up to my flat on the second floor, but those apes would have taken it back to Fontaine's penthouse upstairs. I never knew what Lot 192 was for, but Suchong was doing something in secret. On this I keep my eye.
That's it, kid. You're busto. My new friends will catch up with you soon. Kid. I hope they make it quick.
Looks like things have gone busto between Fontaine and his little German beehole. Why a guy like Fontaine would waste his time with that spooky crowd when he could be getting the gravy from any dish he chooses is beyond the understanding of this paparazzi. Even reset the door code to 5744. Double sure that beehole don't sprout up in the yard again.
Look at my home, torn apart by Fontaine and his pigs. No doubt he had the samples of Lot 192 taken to his penthouse. Entrance is in lobby, but the damn thing is always locked. You will not believe me, but there was a time when this place was all so beautiful.
What do you take me for? Some kind of mental incompetent? We tossed Mother Goose's roost the moment she decided to grow a conscience. You won't find nothing here, kid, except maybe her memories. And trust me on this, you don't want them.
Looks like things have gone busto between Fontaine and his little German beanpole. Why a guy like Fontaine would waste his time with that spooky crowd when he could be getting the gravy from any dish he chooses is beyond the understanding of this paparazzi. Even reset the door code to 5744. Maybe to be double sure that beanpole don't spout up in his yard again.
They say to save one life is to save the world entire. I made a place for the children here, but it is you who are their savior. Will you stop here, or will you deliver them from this terrible city at long last?
You're ready now!
Stop running!
Rapture with an Emmy store for a guy like me. Guys who thought they knew it all, dames who thought they'd seen it all. Give me a smart mark over a dumb one every time.
Taking hold. The effects of the mental suggestion are now gone, but there will certainly be side effects.
Lot 192 has reorganized your entire plasmid structure. I should have known you would need a larger dosage. You'll have to locate another dosage to fully remove the effect.
Sad saps. They come to Rapture thinking they're gonna be captains of industry. But they all forget that somebody's got to scrub the toilets. What an angle they gave me. I hand these mugs a cot and a bowl of soup, and they give me their lives. Who needs an army when I got Fontaine's home for the poor?
Good. Now go find Suchan's lab in Artemis Suite. In there, no doubt there will be more of this Lot 192.
They come to Rapture thinking they're gonna be captains of industry. But they all forget that somebody's got to What an angle they gave me. I hand these mugs a carton of bowl of soup, and they give me their lives. Who needs an army when I got Fontaine's home for the
Only making it worse for yourself! You think you're okay with this?
The Smuggler is the friend of the parasite. It is your duty to report the Smuggler.
You want more?
when I came down here, but my God, I had no idea. There's armed men all over the place. I saw a woman climb over the fence, turn to escape. One of Ryan's guards pointed at her, and she lit on fire. Just like that. What's happening here?
Leave me alone!
Now you are having freedom. Su Chang's drugs should have no hold on you. Take the bathysphere to Point Prometheus. It's time for this matter to be settled.
I can control myself! I can! Come back! I didn't mean anything by it! Have you... Jesus loves me, this I know for the... Like down here in the park. What? What?
but laying all your chips on Mother Goose. It's not like you never been double-crossed before. You know what I'm saying? Hoof at the point, Prometheus. We'll discuss this like men. You, me, the submarine topside, and more at it than you can possibly imagine.
Alright. You looking to slug it out? I'm game. But I got all the atom in the city, pal, and I ain't shy about using it. Now, I'm Jake to take her out for a spin.
What is this you wait for? Go and get this idiot!
Last chance, kid! You pack it in now, and I'll leave this dump for you and your frau crowd. You keep on coming, and Rapture's a fish.
Shite! You let him get away. I need a moment for thinking. Of course. This will be no problem. Find a Big Daddy and search his body. I would suggest you to be finding a dead one. You see the suit's control system? So good, get it. That is step one of turning you into one of those disgusting Big Daddies. The only way to get through that door Fontaine went through is to have a little one open it for you. And they will only trust you if you look like, sound like, or even smell like one of those big stinking brutes. In fail-safe armored escorts. No matter. Take them.
The parasite eats 3 things.
After Ryan takes this place, here is where they build their filthy government of friends. Find the pieces of it. Guide them.
shit never happened to Fontaine.
What?
Something can be done, but the little sisters seem to like order. Now we have to find the recruits. To become Big Daddy, it's a one-way street. But Ryan says not to worry. Recruits will be no problem. That's Ryan. He's a good guy.
And so, all we need now is body suit. This is where you find body. We are getting somewhere. Now we will find some pheromones for you, or the boys. We have got to watch this. Here is where you'll be finding the voice box to have sound like one of those Big Daddy's repulsive creatures.
Look around you, kid. You think 2-minute heroics count for a fig in this pit? You're staring down the puke stain of Ryan's busted dream. You think there's something worth saving down here? Then you deserve to go on the rest of these scrubs.
Look at you. We will make Big Daddy out of you yet, I think. There's only one piece missing, the pheromone. Go to the Little Wander's educational center. We bred little ones to increase the serpent's smell, pheromone. But this is not like putting on aftershave. You will need 3 industrial applications of this stuff, and then the little ones will be drawn to you like a bee to honey. You will have to gather 3 pheromones here, so that you smell disgusting, just like a big daddy. I can only be glad I am nowhere near you and that awful stink. Why the little ones are drawn to the smell of those pheromones is beyond anything I can understand.
I know why it has to be children, but why just girls? This I cannot determine why, but I know it is so. Fontaine says, one less bathroom to build into the orphanage. It is amazing to watch the effect of that on their small bodies. Their own cells replaced by the new stems the instant they are damaged. These children are...
You push me too far, kid. When you're cold and stiff, I'm gonna go over to Mother Goose's house, and I'm gonna take it apart, piece by piece, and brat by brat. Consider it your legacy.
What can I really do for these little ones? I am tainted by sins. But you, perhaps you unlock a future for them that I cannot even imagine. A little one heads your way with a gift. Please be careful. Yes. Now this is a big daddy. Are you ready? Now go to the little sister vent by the proving grounds.
I got Rapture now. I got the Atom now. You think that pill suit's even half enough to put the scare in me?
You need to bring them out of hiding, and then they'll let you in the door. Go on, hit the vent with your wrench.
12.
Und bitte. It would mean very much to me if you will be gentle with the girls. Mein kleines Mädchen. little ones will lead you to Fontaine.
Hurry, Mr.
But
B.
you must protect them.
Dancing in the sky.
That's it, kid. It's been a long road. You don't even remember most of it. Put you on a sub when you were just a sprout.
Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels don't wait for slowpokes. Hurry! Hurry, Mr. Bubbles!
Even though they are physically free of the need together, John's mental conditioning still holds them to their terrible past. For guilt such as these, we can never atone.
Time to go, Mr. B. Slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels.
You gotta be rich down here to meet a lady. I don't care how nice you are.
Mr. Bubbles. Time to go, Mr. B. Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels don't wait for slowpokes.
What
Hurry, Mr. B.
For certain, their hunting will draw the attention of this rifle. Angels don't wait for slowpoke. I'm ready for dream time, Mr. B. Hop, hop, Mr. B. No time to waste. Hop, hop, Mr. B. No time to waste. Hurry, Mr. B. Angels are waiting for a kiss. Hurry, Mr. B. I can see the angels dancing in the sky. Angels don't wait for slowpoke.
I tried to help, but sometimes... Leave!
Hurry,
location of this splicer.
Hurry! Hurry, Mr. It looks sad, Mr. B. I like it.
As I say!
I'm a good girl.
For this!
It looks sad, Mr. B. Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels don't wait for slowpokes. I'm a good girl, Mr. B. This angel looks like dancing. Hurry, hurry, Mr. Bubbles. It makes me special. Mr. B, no time to waste. Come where I can see you. Adam, Mr. B. Time to go, Mr. B. 6 times 2 is 11. It was a pretty angel, Mr. B. Hurry, Mr. B. I can see the angel dancing in the sky. Hurry! Hurry, Mr. Bubbles!
I didn't...
Angels don't wait for slowpokes. Hurry, Mr. B. Angels are waiting for our kisses. Time to go, Mr. B.
Better for the girls to be with you. Better with you than alone. Alone in the crawling darkness.
Hurry, Mr. B. I can see angels dancing in the sky.
That might be plenty for the working scrubs and the pencil pushers, but I need more. More! I want a slice! There ain't nothing left to slice with!
Fontaine is nearby. You are reaching close.
Hurry! Hurry, Mr. Bubbles! I'm ready.
There! You must use the needle of the little sister to drain Fontaine of his Adam. It is the only way to defeat him.
Take this! Stick it in the bag, man!
Bienvenido al Molanito! No dinero, no ammo!
Fontaine waits above. There will be no going back from here. Make sure you are ready to face him before moving on.
remember when me and the crowd put you in that sub? You were no more than 2. You were my ace in the hole, but you were also the closest thing I ever had to a son. And that's why this hurts. Betrayal, kid. Life ain't strictly business.
Dreamed up and had tattooed inside your head. Now, if you don't call that family, I don't know what is. And now.
They offered you this city. And you refused it. And what did you do instead? What I've come to expect of you. You saved them. You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them. A chance. A chance to learn. To find love. To live. And in the end, what was your reward? You never said. But I think I know. A family.